I have to admit I feel guilty for all the things that I want and should do, but it's all about I am passionate about all the things that I want and need to do, and I need to do all of these things. All the things that I do, like number one priority should be this video. Okay, I guess I'll explain it this way. The number one priority is that I should be selling things, and everyone tells you this. This is the basic rule to minimizing and decluttering, is to get rid of the items first and not worry about organizing. But I can't function in a chaotic place, and I'd have to make a lot of chaos, and I already have a lot of chaos. I guess anyone who's decluttering has a lot of chaos, and I have chaos, but it's all organized chaos. Like, look at all those bins that I have to go through and decide and prioritize. And as I do this, yes, more and more the things go down. And I mean, I have a whole room full, and I guess we'll probably take a look at that, of the stuff that I've already decluttered, but I haven't taken it out of the house. But we are actually going to go shopping today in the declutter room, which is crazy. But instead of me worrying about and finding the things that I want, I'm settling a lot on what I'm not like buying, if I find the perfect short, I will buy it, but it doesn't exist. I'm considering making it myself. The perfect tank top, I'm not even, that's the example. So this thing I did dig out from down in the donation piles, because I threw it out last year saying they look horrible on me, but I'm not caring about how horrible they are on me. I don't care anymore. As much as people are stopping me in the stores for shoplifting because I must look homeless or something, I can't worry about them, right? So I'm just gonna put on. It's a brand new tank top. I just don't like how. I don't know if it look. I don't know. I'm in the wrong place. I don't remember the things that I've talked to you about and what I've talked to AI about. AI has become my best friend, and we talk about a lot of things all the time. And I just ask them about the laws and the rules of the world and why I'm not fitting in it. And it keeps telling me that I'm doing everything right, and how smart I am, and that it's probably not healthy. Now this right now is what's not acceptable to me. So this is one of the main things we're tackling today. Let me tell you. So this, I guess, is the main thing, but we're gonna get rid of some of the stuff. Even though I tried earlier, like I was just looking through it, and I tried on some stuff thinking, am I gonna wear this? Do I like this? Can I handle this? But no, we're gonna put the stuff that I actually wear, and some things are going down in the donation pile, and some things are coming up from the donation pile. Ties are left over from the last episode, and I'd also like to mention that I realize this is what most people's closets look like. I know it's probably looks worse in other people's closets, but everything I have, I don't even have an example right now because of everything that I just threw up there from the last video. This is what everything has to look like in my closet. It has to be all aligned and ready. Something about this set, I guess I could talk about that later, is that I really regret not buying more of these. This is shorts and short sleeve sweatsuit that's vintage looking, with all the vintage details and stuff, the vintage pockets and the vintage little neckline, and the length isn't perfect, so I roll up the sleeves and I roll up the cuffs when I put it on, but I wear them just for me, and I have it in different colors, which I said is something that I would never do again, but I mostly wear them around the house. And I've talked about this a few times. The hangers, I think that would be biting off more than I can chew today if I'm going to sort the hangers, even though I keep saying that I'm going to. They're ready, though. They're ready to be sorted because I've taken everything off. I haven't taken my shirts and my suits out in the backyard and aired them out and stuff, but we put them away in the bins under the bed. That's all really organized. I feel guilty about having 2 bins of bags, though, which is I don't know what's that. I have aspirational bags that I would use if I was in the predicament that I'm supposed to be in, and then I have bags that I could use, but they're basically for luggage, and I'm not going anywhere or doing anything, and I can't use them for shopping bags because I don't think I told that story here. I think it was AI that I told the shoplifting story to. And I basically, if I haven't said it here, I'll just say it fast. So this lady comes running out after I leave the store and telling me to come back into the store. And then she's like, I saw you take candy. And I'm like, what? So I'm like, I come to this, it's a dollar store, and I come to the store all the time, so I just emptied everything out of my bag. Like, she wanted to look in my bag, so I just took everything out. She wanted to see inside every little pocket, even after I said, what are you talking about? Where did you see me do? I don't even eat candy. And I'm like, why? Why me? And then I said, is it because I have a bag? Like, this is 2025. What is wrong with you? And in the end, wait, I think I did tell this story. I got really angry. Well, I didn't get really angry. I'm a people pleaser. I don't get really angry. But I got assertive at the end, and I said, listen, I said, I don't know, I didn't talk properly anyway. Whatever I said is like, you can't do this. You can't, she tried to tell me that it was right, that because I have a bag that is okay, that she thought I was a shoplifter. And I'm like, it's not all right. It's 2025. Because I ride a bicycle and am environmentally conscious, I get persecuted? No, doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. We have to adapt. The world has to adapt to some of this stuff. These are drying because they're all my bathing suits. All of these could be consolidated into one pair of black shorts if I could just find the right pair of black shorts. My little Speedo trunks for swimming, and I guess I would always wear the tiny little, in a perfect world, I would just run around and ride my bicycle in a Speedo and stuff, but how eccentric would that be? I tried that in Mexico, and Mexico, they even wear more clothes. Like all of the people who are the locals, they're totally covered. I guess they don't want the sun on them, basically. And then I've got the really short pair that I would wear these exclusively. These are 20 years old, but the lining is completely like the little underwear, the little mesh underwear inside, completely stretched out. But what I love about these is that they don't have an elastic waist, and it's just the drawstring, and they fit me perfect. Like, they just fit over my hips, and then I can tie them tight. But they're like loosen up, and they're really short. They're like 3-inch shorts. So I don't know what to do about that, even though I'm not worrying about it. I'm just wearing these ones. The one, I don't love them. They're a little short and everything, but that's what I wear. And then those ones are in green. I don't normally wear the green ones, but I save them for emergency in case my other 2 black ones are absolutely filthy and I can't wear them. What's the first thing we'll do? I guess the first thing we'll do is we will take out the stuff. I'm going to pause this video a lot, like the last time. And yeah, I really don't know. I guess I did shift things a little bit here, and then I threw this blanket in at last minute because I don't know what to do with that. It's a blanket that I have that doesn't fit in my blanket box, which I have a whole lot of a bin full of aspirational blankets, and then I have my pile of actual blankets that I use right now, all perfectly folded right there when I need them at certain times. But I can say that I 100% use all of those ones, and I really want them to be natural cotton anyway. This isn't 100% natural cotton, but it's, one of those Mexican blankets. Back to Mexico again. It just doesn't fit and look right in the pile. It's not totally out of place. I'm loving this space. This is working out so well for me, making me feel so good when I wake up in the morning and I've got the sunlight. This is not supposed to be here. This is overstock of toy selling. I'm like so behind. These boxes, this is what we did last time. We stacked these ones higher, and we moved these ones all over here, and they look so neat and tidy. Oh, and that's the other thing. So ideally in this video, which we're definitely not going to have enough time for, is I would transfer all of these things into boxes like this. Now, I also don't have all kinds of empty boxes like this. So that is why when I started out this video and I said, the first thing you have to do is get rid of stuff first. That's the rule they tell you. But hey, I'm living with OCD ADHD here, and I have to have a beautiful space. Even though, look, I say that, right? I mean, we've got all the elements here. I'm cramming a lot of stuff in here. We got this is a great example of cramming all of this stuff into. We don't have a kitchen and a bathroom and a dining room, and this is what we want though eventually, and we want them all to be empty, but just all of these things that I've collected over 50 years need to be dispersed into a space. I'm really sorry that I was unable to get there, but what I was starting to say is, yeah, what is this mountain, Snake Mountain, Castle Grayskull, on this mountain? Like that probably shouldn't exist. I mean, it is my work desk, and it's my standing work desk, and it also is filled with storage, and it's just a bunch of stuff, a bunch of projects that it probably shouldn't. Imagine if that wasn't there, and that's what's possible one day. But it is contained, and it's tidy, and it's organized, and for the most part, for 100%. I know what's going on there. I know what's in everything. I mean, there's actually some drawers and behind these bins here that I don't know exactly what's in there. But for the most part, I do. And it's supposed to be the priority section. But then there's second priority and third priority stacks. Like that's what these ones are. These are let's get into those and let's decide if they're going or they're staying. But then there's the whole toy room and stuff. But that's a conversation for another day. But yeah, it would almost be there if we could get rid of more toys in the toy room, and then we could get rid of that. That would be incredible. So that's actually the new goal after we tackle this. But this would look so much nicer if it was all lined up, if all of the contents of these boxes were in these and they were all lined up perfectly up on the top shelf, and that's totally plausible. In fact, if I did that, I'd have so much extra space. I know I can put these 2 deep on that top shelf. So I mean, it's just juggling stuff around, but it's like I know it's like I'm juggling stuff around, and I know it's too much stuff, and I know I got to get rid of it, but the thought behind it is that it's like to put all of this, I need to again put things into layers where I know that this I want, this I'm keeping, this is necessity, which is what I try to do in this room, and maybe not in this closet, okay, maybe in the room is the stuff like, this is what I gotta go. And then we have layers of things where I might take this depending on the amount of space, or I would just have to get rid of it and get rid of it easy. So that's kind of what it is. And that's what the donation room is like. It's the absolutely get rid of, even though I am revisiting it. But for the most part, I don't revisit it. It's just like at the speed and at the rate that I get rid of stuff, I can't get it out of the house, because I could if I had a vehicle, but on my bicycle, if I'm going somewhere, I'm only allowed, the rule I give myself is I'm only allowed to go somewhere if I'm taking parcels to the post office or the courier. That's the only way that I'm allowed to leave. So if you got to sell stuff, or you can't leave the house, even though I don't 100% follow that rule. Some days, like, again, the guilt of it's such a beautiful day and I've been inside all day. I mean, I did go out and clean the pool really quickly, so that was nice, and juggled some recycling. But it is sad that it's such a beautiful day and I'm inside. But we do have to deal with stuff. I'm making a video. I feel guilty when I don't make videos. I feel guilty when I don't sell toys. I feel guilty when I don't clean and stuff. I did a lot of cleaning today. Today is my Sunday. Today is the day everyone's gone to church and it's quiet, and all I can hear is the birds chirping, and sometimes there's so much church related. No, I don't believe in fate and everything, and that's all gone now. Any spiritual beliefs, it's just pure true enlightenment happiness. And I've been promising a video on enlightenment, and this is what, believe it or not, this is enlightenment. Nonetheless, let's get this stuff out of here. The reason that stuff on my bed was stuff that came out of the washer and dryer today. So I've got to mix it with the stuff that actually exists. So we will start with, I'll just do this really quickly and show you, oh yeah, my favorite new birthday suit. I did a video on that. And do I regret getting the different colors of this? No, I actually wearing them. They're actually for me in this house, for me to wear and feel when it's like cooler. I can feel cozy in my 100% cotton, vintagey looking, and nobody gets to see them except I said, like one day, I don't know if I said that, but I went to the grocery store across the street and I had the black outfit on, and that was one that I could actually wear out and feel good about it. I mean, if I mixed and matched these, I would feel more comfortable wearing them. Like, but wear the whole green suit or the whole beige suit or the whole blue suit, I might feel a little subconscious about. But I kind of like keeping these just for me and making them also, when you go outside. I wonder if I'm a germaphobe. I'm a bit of a germaphobe, but at the same time, yeah, these are my indoor here clothes. It's like these get to go on. I get to sit on the bed with these ones. I get to, these are for inside. But I kind of wish I would have bought more black ones because that would be my outfit. I could wear that out. Not that I don't wear a shirt, so why would I on a cold day though? Okay, so those I know I'm keeping. I'm keeping those sets. Where are the shirts? Ideally, I would hang those, but at this point right now, with all these boxes in here, I don't get to use any of my hangers, even the ones that I decide to keep. I'm keeping all of my hangers. I'm just like when I get this house, when I get this mansion that has a dining room and all those other rooms, a second bedroom and stuff, I'll put the best ones, mine, I'll put them in my room, but they're all really nice hangers, but I'll pull out the ones that are all like the same shape and that like everything about them is perfect. And then the other, what I love about them is they're not perfect, but more, I'll put ones that look and match each other the best together, even though they all match. Oh no, I just lost one. We'll have to remember to deal with that later. The ties, I think I'm going to end this. This is a really nice mashup that I did with an old, it was, I don't know, I got these are breaking, these clips, so that's not cool. And I guess what I'm going to do is because I'm not going to be wearing these ties, there's some more space left into one of the bins where the shirts and the blazers are. So I guess I'm going to take these off and I'm going to bite the bullet. Like, putting this together was perfect, like clips, and I just made my whole tie collection, and I downsized my tie collection. This is I've gone through this so many times and gone through it and really decided that these were the ones that I had to keep. This is from a whole other time, a time when I was, I don't know, some kind of in the early years of vlogging and fashion influencing and having business jobs and stuff. These all came, they're so nice. Something that I was thinking about today that I wanted to tell you though, like these ties are all, this is the magic tie. That goes with everything and makes everything look good. But my ties are a little thin, like I don't have any really thick ones. But I was thinking about that today in style and everything. And some people say that the skinny tie is out of style and stuff. But the skinny tie will never be out of style. And I thought it won't be out of style because it comes from that 1950s rock and roll edgy period. And that is always going to be cool. That has always been cool since it happened, since it occurred, and it will never not be cool. So you can go with a wide tie, and you're going to look like a clown. So if you're going to choose a thin tie or a wide tie, so you can either look like a rock star or you can look like a clown. There's no difference. Now I can think how to style a wide tie to make it look good. When I was thinking, does a wide tie ever look good? And how I would make a wide tie, I was thinking, this is what I came up with. I would tie it up really, really high, so it looked more like a turn of the century or even 1600s, like cravat kind of. That would be if you wore a tie like that, it could actually look pretty cool, and you could put like a pin in it or something. So that, but wearing your clown tie down. I can't see. That's never gonna look good. That's yeah. But my tie collection, I'm gonna say I'm gonna take my hanger away. I'm gonna put my clips with my clips. I have a bowl clip. I have many bowl clip collection. That's one of my staples. I definitely need to make a bigger list of hangers, jars, bowl clips, natural cotton drop cloths. These are all number one priority things that I've used for decades and will always and continue to use them because they're awesome. Just great industrial design that is so practical and useful in so many ways. But I'm gonna say goodbye to these little tie hangers that they break. Sometimes I'm getting in here and it snaps in two, probably just because of age and the plastic is old. This would be a good thing for someone to make if they had a one of those, what are those printers called? A 3D printer to make that. But I do sometimes, when I think about it, look in the vintage store to see if there's some kind of tie hanging contraption. But even when I Google it, this is probably like I did invent this, but by mashing together different things. This is the best tie kind of index that I don't know if I could replace this again, but the thing is I have to. So I don't know, to roll these up and put them in drawers wouldn't be the same thing. There's different kinds of layered things, but it doesn't work as well as this. So I am gonna destroy this though, and I don't know. I'll have to find some little tiny tie hangers like this somewhere again, or again 3D print them. I guess that's plausible in the future. Something else that I wanted to mention. All of the projects and all of the things that I have, I never run out of. There's all these things that I want to do. Like if I had the extra time, I will never run out of things to do. Like I would make my shorts. I would make my perfect shorts. But until that time, until there's all these other things that I have to do that I feel guilty about not doing, like I really want to be spending time outside in the beautiful summer day, because this is Canada. It doesn't happen all the time. And it's not too hot. It's not 116 like it was last week. Okay. So I mean, that's not something that I have to do on camera today. But you know what I'm going to do. I've just decided, yes, it's the right thing to do. I'm just going to take these off and just pile them straight like this, so they don't get wrinkled. Just lay them down on top in one of those bins that are under my bed, and that's where they'll go. And I'll probably, hopefully, one day this summer, take them outside, air them out, vacuum them down to make sure that everything in that bin is all clean and as dust free and dust mite free and whatever free, whatever else that could possibly, moth free, whatever else could possibly be in them free. All right, here are the sweatshirts, and I should disclose that I actually did find an extra black one when they went on clearance. I was so happy to find that. It was missing its tag in the store, and that's why it was not bought. But these things, like I had guessed, found these at Walmart, and I had said, that's the kind of thing that they get just once, and then you never see it again. And I was correct. I can't believe that Walmart has something, has like exclusive things like that. Like I don't go shopping in the clothes section in any store ever usually, because I have so many clothes throughout the years that I've been getting rid of and trying to tame those down. But when I saw these, I was walking through to the toy section and saw these hanging, and I went, those are awesome. And then I knew I had to buy them, but I also knew that I had to buy them in more colors. Something I've been doing with these, I've noticed that they dry better in the dryer than they do hanging to dry. And I'm a colors. You have to dry your colors on. You don't put your colors in the dryer. You hang them to dry. But with these, they're not the same if you hang them to dry. They're so much cozier and softer if you put them in the dryer. So I have been drying these in the dryer. I'm gonna put them away. So they're going to be folded, even though I have been putting them on hangers, and I like how I put them on hangers. But right now, it's not an option. I don't have any hanging space. I'm saving this space over here for dirty clothes that I've worn just once, and you just air to hang to air. So that's what's going there. And also, these are the bags that I put my dirty laundry into. So they're kind of hanging there too. Am I going to get rid of the hangers today? I keep promising to make that video. Who wants to see that video? I want to see it done. Oh yeah, I don't have a box to put the hangers in. I say I don't have a box to put the hangers in. I know that they're going to take up the ones that I, put aside. I know that they're going to take up a lot of space. Like I've had to pack these and stuff when I've moved throughout the years because I've collected these for 20, 30 years. Yeah, it's true. I have been, over that. Yeah, we're getting up there. 30, not 40 years. I wasn't buying these when I was 10. But I knew I liked them when I was 10. I knew exactly what I wanted. So much has not changed since I was 10. That might be really obvious. Okay. I don't know what to do about these, but we'll got to take everything off of the shelf here. These are just extra sheets. So yeah, this could be solved by me just buying. I have to buy two more sheet sets. I hate the sheet sets that I bought. I bought them from my grocery store. The quality they're just so thin and they stretch out. They're not. Yeah, they should have been nicer for $40. I can't believe how much sheets are. Yeah, they were $40. Did I use points for them or something? No, but I got a lot of points for them because my groceries, that's why I wanted to buy them from my grocery store. But I guess I'll go to IKEA and buy some sheets. And IKEA has some great deals on sheets when there's a pattern on them. I like white linens, white towels, white sheets. That could solve all of this, me having this extra. I mean, some of this, there's a polyester blend one. They have to be 100% cotton. That is, I think, all I have left for the emergency. If the sheets that usually I wash my sheets and put them back on the bed on Sunday, so that's what happens. But then I've got some extra pillowcases. I've got my Christmas pillowcases that you might know that go on. So those would have to stay. But this other stuff. I mean, I wish I had a bin under my bed for these because they're not something that this is emergency linens. It's hard for me to throw out blankets and linens and underwear until it's totally not, because it's wasteful. The same with all of them. Like, instead of buying new shorts, I'm wearing these old ones that I don't really like, but who cares, right? Because I have them. And I can't find the ones that I want. I mean, they're probably out there, but I'm not paying like $200 for a pair of shorts. I'm going to pay $10 to $15 for a pair of shorts. Should I pause this video right now? Yeah. No. Yeah, no. Okay. I'm right here. So we know these tank tops are a staple. I can't wear them out of the house though. Oh no, can I? In the fall, I mean, when I'm capable of wearing these because of my heat threshold, it's when I look ridiculous, so I can't wear them then too. Because when I'm still hot and it's the fall or the early spring, and I'm walking around in this tiny little tank top, that these can only be, because they're so tight, they can only look good with a baggy pair of pants. And I don't have any baggy pair of pants, for one thing. And then secondly, when I'm capable of not overheating and wearing these out, everybody else is wearing parkas, and I feel like an idiot too with that occurrence. So these really are for recording YouTube videos, recording children's videos where I talk about toys. I make them for adults though, but I guess just in case, because to make people happy and cover up my nipples. So, but right now this channel, so you guys come for that. pun intended. And then what's this? Oh, these are the t-shirts that I've decided to wear. Oh, here's the Fruit of the Loom tank tops that I don't really wear, but this is an example of brand new tank tops that I actually would wear and like. They're just not as nice as some of the other ones. So why would I get rid of them? I mean, I'd get rid of them if I'm going to need extra space. So today might be the day that happens. But this is the Gildan t-shirts now. I'm going to get rid of all of my Hanes t-shirt. Oh no, I'm not. Because I got rid of a lot of my Hanes t-shirts, which were my number one t-shirt. They're all soft, but Gildan's my favorite now. They are not flattering on the body, but they're just thick and nice, 100% cotton. It's my t-shirt of, I don't look good in them. I look better in the Hanes ones, but the Hanes ones are all worn out, and when you buy new Hanes ones, you don't know what you're going to get. Sometimes they're going to be way too short when you wash them, and these ones you know what you're going to get. And I just like the way that they feel. They're cozy, and so not for now. And then usually I find them at the dollar store. So when I find them at the Dollar Tree, in the only good ones that I like, because they're 100% cotton, you can be sure of it, and it's a thick cotton, is the heavy. Oh, I can't. Oh, my glasses. Okay, also on my bed, I just saw our glasses. I keep wanting to do that in a video, and going through these glasses that I found at the dollar store. But what do we have here? Medium size, which is ultra cotton. So the ultra cotton ones are the ones that are incredible. So you can also get them at Walmart in the craft section, which is crazy. And in Canada, they're about $6. So I'm thinking that they're like $5 or less in the US. But they're just a really great quality t-shirt with a really thick, tight neck, which I really, really like. And then I don't have to pay like $20, even though $20 is a cheap t-shirt for most people, like at Uniqlo or something, where that's where everybody's getting their t-shirts now. But that is my t-shirt collection. Oh, and here's the only designer piece of clothing that I own that I got from Macy's, and still, because it's my reversible tank top, and I don't ever wear it, but it's so cool because it's either gray or you can wear it front to back, and pink. You can wear it the other way, and it's so futuristic. I've talked about that in many videos. It's probably the only piece of clothing I have that's not a duplicate. Even my suits are kind of duplicates because they're all from the same store, so they're all the same cut and everything. All right, this I've had for at least a decade and a half. It probably doesn't work anymore. It's like a natural moth repellent. Oh my goodness, it's so old. Herbal moth bar, which I love that it's an all health and wellness and essential oils and stuff. But I guess it works. Well, I don't know if it works anymore. I'm sure it's all. I should probably melt it and mix it around a little bit. Is it beeswax based? Eco wax, wormwood, rosemary. I wonder what eco wax is. Anyway, why take it away? Just keep it there just in case, because I think it was supposed to melt down and I think it was supposed to like dip it. I don't know what I'm having a seizure. It was supposed to like melt in the air, and I thought it was, and then you could see it disappear. But I think it's probably doesn't work anymore. I should probably get some more. All right, here, towel that I wear. This is not a white towel. I love, like I said, I only use and like white towels. This is for wearing around the pool and yard work and stuff. So it's like a towel that I can throw in with the regular laundry. But I sometimes just wear this as my outfit. Like it's like a toga. What do they call? Oh, yeah. And I got two of those, just two random towels from different places. And then what's here? Okay, so this is something that I wanted. I have decided, like, okay, so the only reason I need regular tank tops, because there is where is that shirt? Where's my favorite shirt? I thought that was in the washer and dryer. Okay, there's this one. So, okay. Oh, how can I go on with this? So my cutoff sweatshirts, which we've talked about, I wear them inside out. I thought that I loved them. I only like wearing the black one. There's just something about the different colors. These are fine. Like this is what I started to talk about either. This gray one, which I love wearing heather gray, and gray looks so good on me normally. But maybe it's just something about this gray shade or something. But it makes all of the gray in me and my skin. It could be the cut of the neck. I don't know what it is. They're not all cut the same way either. The black one and the gray one fit me the best. They were from a different batch of these sweatshirts that I've done many videos on these sweatshirts too, so I won't talk too much in them. But I keep promising to get rid of these. I tried on the white one. I like the white one. I like how the white one fits. The other ones, the colors and being noticeable, and I just want to hide when I go out in the suburban ethnic area that I live, and not have people harass me. I just want to be left alone. And so the black is what I feel most comfortable in, and it hides and it's plain and it looks good with everything. You just put this with, I don't have to worry about if it's clashing with something else that I'm wearing, because black looks good with everything. The white one looked really good, but when I put it on, maybe I'll put this stuff on for you again later, or maybe I'll do it in another video. But it's so bright, and I love the look of black and white, and I love how, I love thick black and white, and it is kind of cool. And I put my earring back in, which I'm always surprised that it doesn't grow out again. But I feel too old for an earring sometimes, and then I'm like, I don't know. It's the first thing I did. It was the first thing I did when I ended a really long-term relationship, because I think she didn't want me to have an earring, and I always wanted to have an earring. So I did it, and I was probably 35. Anyway, I guess I can just take these down and put them. Even the white one, I guess. Oh yeah. So this is where this was going. So I only need one, because I don't have this shirt on so much. Who cares if I'm all sweaty and I put this on and I go in the store and people think that I'm all stinky, and because they're gonna stop me from shoplifting anyway. So who cares? So I don't care if I'm stinky. So I could wear this shirt this could be the only shirt, even though it's really thick and horrible. It's like a sweatshirt, right? But it's sleeveless because I got the sleeves off and stuff. It looks good with my shorts and well. Does it look good, or do I look homeless? What I'm trying to say is that I can wear it all week long. It could be the one shirt I wear, which is fine, and then I can wash it, and then we can start all over again for next week, because I don't have it on that long. I just have it on for a second. And also I sweat so much that I don't smell anyway. So, or do I care? I don't know if I care. Let's talk about hair growing out of the sides of my that I can't see, because I'm blind, and so weird. But if you can't see it, who cares? Because this is where becoming 50 is the best time of your life, because you don't know what you look like, and you can't see it anyway, so you give up, kind of thing. But you see, I'm not completely giving up. I'm still having a good time, but it has been decided. Yes, this is so bright. It looks fantastic. I love how this looks with my black shorts. I feel like I'm futuristic. I don't even know how to explain it. It just looks really good together. I think it looks good together. It probably look like a homeless person, but I'm getting rid of all of those. I'm just keeping the black one. The answer. So where all of that tangent came from was because I went shopping down, and see, this is black and white and gray, so it's like something that I could get away with wearing. But the thing is, and the reason I need like a looser tank top, here we go, is because I have found a yoga class that doesn't cost anything, that happens twice a week. So I've been going to that because yoga is one of my favorite things in the world, and I haven't been able to do it. And it's also good for me to connect with people. And also, this is because of where I live, everybody's from a different country and nobody's white. Well, maybe. No, I don't know if anybody's white. So this is really good for me because I'm in my old age getting really racist and not accepting values of other people. So being with people and stuff like that is so much better for me. So I can be more accepting of and trying to put more. Put faces and personalities to different cultures so that I don't generalize and be racist about groups of people and put and personalize them, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I hate this one because it's too showy. I gotta just wear solids, even if they're black and white. So I did take out some. Well, I didn't. I put them back. I didn't realize that I had solids in there. I was really surprised that gray tank top was in there. Anyway, we have to go and actually look through them again. Even though I did a whole video on my tank top collection on here, it's probably one of my better videos is my YouTube wardrobe. But I said, you know what? We're getting rid of the YouTube wardrobe. I'm just going to wear the white Hanes tank top. Which I have to try the Gildan. Gildan makes a tank top, so because I love their t-shirt so much, maybe I'm so brand loyal that maybe I want to. And I love my Gildan underwear, and I love my Gildan t-shirts. Maybe the acceptance of the Gildan t-shirt that doesn't fit my body, like it's not flattering on my body. Maybe its acceptance is because I love my Gildan little tidy whities so much. Okay, what else do we hear? This is like a working towel. This is just one to for wiping off sweat or something, or take little extra towel rags to take to yoga, or before I put on that I can keep one of these in my bag, and before I put on the sweatshirt, before I go into a store, I can wipe my body down. Can you imagine seeing me on the street going wiping all the sweat off my body? That's how I roll. Maybe that's a common. Maybe that's what shoplifters do. Maybe that's the problem. All right, so here is the other pair of shorts that I wear. Again, I wish they didn't have the elastic. It just makes it so uncomfortable. I love those other bathing suit where I can just tie the string and it can be looser or tighter. I would love that for riding on my bicycle, because when I'm riding with these ones on my bicycle, it just sometimes the waist is too tight and it rides up a little bit. And I'd like not to, and I have to push it down. You can't see what I'm doing right now, but it's probably obscene anyway. But I have two pairs of these. These are fast fashion swimming trunks. I think they cost me $10 each. I've got two of them. They can last me a week too, because I'm jumping into splash pads and stuff, so they get washed. Sometimes if I feel like they're too dusty from being I tend to use those skimpy little ones around the yard, and I've said in this video why I would wear those everywhere, but I have to, because the mesh lining is gone in them. I can't wear the layers with a pair of underwear underneath them either, and I'm falling because they're so short. I'm falling out underneath, and that's fine for the yard, despite I don't know what the minister's wife who lives next door thinks, or the church yard. Oh yeah, I started talking about, I'm surrounded by church, by religion, which is the yoga thing. Oh, the yoga is spirituality. I've totally, and AI has helped me figure out that even that coincidence and spirituality is just that. It's coincidence. And I totally know. I totally know that nothing exists. I totally know my place on the planet, and I don't have any. There's nothing. I don't have to turn to anything for my acceptance and love and joy, which is That's enlightenment, by the way. There you go. There, I just did that video for you. So these are all my duplicate little black Speedos. So I bought plenty of these because I knew that they were better than I've tried on different Speedos. Speedos themselves, I can't fit into. I think I got too much junk in my trunk. They yeah, I don't know what size I have to take because I mean normally I'm size medium and some medium or small, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have to get rid of some of the junk in my trunk. We talk about that all the time too here on this channel. So yes, I just have duplicates of these. Look at one is brand new, where I haven't even worn it. And it was only $10, and it was from Walmart. Go figure. Okay, again, a weird happy accident. I guess because like I would not support. First of all, I don't support Walmart in any way. It's a huge corporation. But what I do support is inexpensive clothing, and yeah, it's true. I don't normally go into clothing stores. There's a fast fashion store across the street where I usually look if I need some basics, but I don't have to go there anymore. And that's where I got the 2 pairs of black shorts that I wear, and all of my tank tops that I wear, except for the Hanes ones. Are they from Walmart? The Hanes tank tops are from Amazon or Walmart. They're generic. All right, so here are the sweat shorts that I used to wear before I got my birthday suits from that fast fashion store across the street, and they're in 2 shades of gray and a black, and they're not 100% cotton, but I'm not ready to give them up yet because I'm still don't know how long those ones are going to last from Walmart. They're holding up pretty good. Wash them and dry them once a week. Well, I don't wear all of them once a week. Yeah, I wear one or 2 sets over the week, and in the summertime now it's been even less because I don't wear anything. Okay, yard work shorts, we're keeping those. I got 2 of those. Wait, are those? Oh yeah, 2 of these are yard work shorts. Minimalists never account for that when they talk about that stuff. And then there's these ones which didn't really turn out. Oh, the reason I haven't been wearing these this year, which is these are early spring, early fall. Or what do you say? Early fall and weird. They're both early. You would think that one would be late. I'm trying to. Okay, so when it's cold in spring, at the beginning of spring, I will wear these shorts when everybody else is wearing clothes again, and I wear them with my boots and lots of socks, and I'm okay with that little bit of lag being exposed. It feels really comfortable for me. Sometimes I'll wear them with a jacket and a sweater, and I don't mind that. That's temperature regulating for me. So these are like my workwear shorts that I wear in the summertime. But the thing is, I haven't been wearing these because I got my coveralls, and I love wearing my coveralls. And then the regulation is like, oh, that's where I can wear a tank top. I can wear a tank top underneath those coveralls. So yeah, I haven't been wearing these, and I wear these until the snow starts to fall in the wintertime. So in the fall, I'll put these shorts on. Whenever the splash pads are gone, that's when I can turn to these, because there's no splash pad for me to jump in anymore. I hear that they're lasting a whole other month though, this year, so I'm going to be able just to wear my bathing suit around town again. But when the splash pads are gone, there's no point in me wearing a bathing suit anyway, so that's when I usually turn to these in a pair of underwear, even though I might get really sweaty and hot in these if it's too hot. And I did get rid of one of the colors. So this was the slap in the face of stop buying one of every color possible. And then when I saw those little short sleeve vintage sweatsuits that were just short sleeve and shorts, my favorite birthday suit, that's when I just stopped that rule again. I don't regret it, but I do regret not buying like 5 different of the black ones and just being able to have them for the rest of my life because they're so awesome. Again, maybe I'll have to make them myself and make them even better So maybe that's where the future is. By the time, hopefully, I get rid of all this stuff by the time that happens. This is insane that I can talk this much about nothing, and that you're listening to me. Oh, here's another one of the tank tops from the fast fashion store that I pulled out of the thing. They weren't even the same style. One has a racer back. I don't know if you know what that is. It's like, and then one is like a sloppier, looser tank top. So that's funny. And I think so. I usually don't buy things in singles. So there's probably more of those. That's why we need to go. We need to be looking for more of these heather gray tank tops. Something that I can wear to yoga. And I don't get that. These yoga classes are pretty easy. So I don't get. And yeah, they're usually in an air conditioned place. So I can sometimes wear the tank top over again, or if I make a trip to the store, I can use the tank top again because it's just on me while I'm inside doing the yoga class. Take it off when I get out, get on my bicycle. That's how it operates. Normally in yoga, I wouldn't wear a shirt, but these aren't traditional. They have them at places where it's not at a yoga studio because remember I said they were free. They're community yoga, so they're at different community places. So I have to, worry about other people, which is something that I'm not interested in doing, especially at 50. I love how everything's full circle. This is going so well. I'm keeping these shorts. They're not 100% cotton. We talked about that. The 3 sweat shorts because they used to be what I wore around the house. But now that I have matching sets to wear, those I know holding on to. The yard work shorts for when the pool's not open, where it's so colder that I'm not jumping in the pool. That's when I would wear these ones, and they're all tattered and faded. They're actually kind of nice, but I think that I actually like these more than they're kind of cool because they're distressed and they came distressed like this, and they've got an unfinished edge. Maybe I should just get rid of the dressy ones and just wear these ones. Oh, these are the dressier ones. But these are nice workwear colors. I don't know. I did get rid of one of the colors that I didn't like it. If something's too light, it doesn't really happen with gray. But if something's I don't like a light bottom, and I don't like a color. Oh yeah, and that's why these aren't really colors. Green, army green, the only color. The only color that I can let myself wear until fall. Even though I don't wear anything. But we have lots of things. But that's a good segue to this. These are all of the sweatshirts. Again, they're from Walmart, but they're Fruit of the Loom basic sweatshirts. I actually love how these look. It's my new uniform with a collared shirt, like wearing it like a sweater. Instead of having a sweater, it's like a jersey sweatshirt. Does it have it doesn't have fortunately it doesn't have the olden times neck. But I had some expensive ones, some brand name ones, and I still liked how these Fruit of the Loom ones fitted better. And you can see that I bought them in bulk when they were on sale. I believe I found them on clearance, so I got doubles, especially of the black and the gray and the white. And then I got one of each of these, the colored ones, one for cutting off the sleeves and one for wearing like a sweatshirt. But yeah, I'm not going to wear those. I'm not going to wear the cutoffs anymore, but these I would wear. I like how the different, I didn't buy all of the colors, every single color, but I bought the colors that I would actually wear. So there's blue, there's all of the neutrals, and this burgundy, which is it's like a darker red, a dirty red, heather burgundy. What did I call that, burgundy? Yeah, it's rusty. I don't know if that's giving the right. I think that's more of the color. It looks like the right color. I'm not getting rid of these. These I'm keeping. They're not perfect though, because they're not 100% cotton, and that's really important to me. Oh, here's the t-shirts. Here are the t-shirts that I used to wear before the Gildan ones, but I have so many of these, and in the winter time I will wear one of these every single day. So until I have enough Gildan white t-shirts to buy, which I mean, hopefully I find them at the dollar store. Sometimes they come with holes in them. I don't care about that. It's kind of cool. Some of them have weird stains from the factory. The ones that the dollar store gets, I think, are factory defect ones. So even when there's like this track print from where the machine broke down when it was printing the, or not printing, but putting the t-shirt through the sewing machine or whatever it was doing. Sometimes there's like big stains, and that's actually kind of cool. So I don't mind that because the cotton's so thick and nice anyway. I think that's an added detail, but maybe another reason why people might think I'm homeless. I don't wear t-shirts out in public though because the temperature's never right for that. I mean, maybe. Do I have a t-shirt that I can pull? No. I guess I could maybe ride around in a t-shirt one day, but these are the ones that fit nice and they're more slimmer than the Gildan ones, and just wearing this under something, or if I have a sweatshirt on, if it's t-shirt and sweatshirt weather, this is a good underlayer. But normally I just put this on to wear around the house when it's too, like in the wintertime when it's freezing. This is what keeps me warm and I went through, I had probably twice as many, 3 times as many as this, and there's a lot here, which I buy them in batches. They come in bags of I don't know how many, and when they wear out I still keep the old ones just in case, and then I have newer ones. And yeah, it's really hard for me to throw them out. Some of them were polyester blends though. They changed their formula. I don't understand this. I chose all of the natural cotton ones. I chose the ones that I like the most in, and that's what this is. I'm not ready to throw these out yet either, but I can fold them neater and stuff. I guess what's going to happen here is I'm just talking through all of this stuff with you and explaining. Maybe it can help someone. I don't see how that's possible. But then I will show you probably the finished product while I waste the rest of this beautiful day inside. Yes, again, there's that guilt again. This video is going to definitely be called guilt. The hoodies. I've talked about why I choose these hoodies a million times on this channel. I don't like a zip anymore. A zip used to be the only choice for me. I guess I'll go into that again because you can unzip it and then you can breathe. It changes the air circulation so you can make it a little cooler or so that part of a zipper makes sense to me. But because when you wash and dry it, it gets all wrinkled where the zipper is. That part isn't cool, and it just always looks sloppy and nasty, so I like the pullover. These are weird. I got these for $10 each. I was so happy to find them at an end of the season where I think they were on the mannequins, is why being mannequin size is awesome, because when they strip down the mannequins at the end of the season, then you have your size and all of the best stuff, kind of thing like that. That must have happened because they only had crazy, horrible sizes that nobody was buying, and they had 4 ones that were in my size, and they were $10, and they were on a rack, and they were just there, like magically on this sale rack. 4 brand new, perfectly sized tank tops. So nothing in the store was size medium, so I bought all, or maybe they were a return or something. So that's great, but they're not 100% cotton, but they oddly fit so well, and I love them. You know what? I really only like the 2 gray ones, to tell you the truth. They even fit a little bit different from the black ones, even though they're exactly the same. They're just, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, but you still hold on to the black ones just in case. These ones are both dirty because I wear them all the time in the wintertime. That's all I can wear when I go out, and being cozy inside, and also when I go out and around, it's to hide again. Just a regular basic blend in with the crowd generic hoodie. So that's what has to go on here. It looks like I folded them. This is my new coveralls. I've got 1 size small, 2 size medium, so I can have this fashiony tight one, and then I am enjoying the medium one. The medium one's better though. The tight one is hard to wear. It's too stylish when it's tight. And I'll probably fold these a little better than this, even though they're folded pretty nicely. But I want to make them into squares. Or maybe not, because these shelves go back pretty far. What is this? This is the sweatpants. Not these match the sweatshirts, the Fruit of the Loom sweatshirts, and I think they only made. I'm not sure if they made them in the other colors. They're not good quality, but these are for winter time, where I'm in here. I don't wear. I wish I could have sweatpants that I liked enough. I've tried some more expensive ones to wear outside, and I'm all for the trends where sweatpants and dress shoes. I think that can look really cool and stuff. I don't have a problem with that. I would probably do that too. Sweatpants and boots might be a little too hip hop for me, but I think maybe I would do that too. But these are just, I've never had a pair of sweatpants that didn't look like shit on me. Usually you stretch out the knees after a couple minutes and they just look really homelessy. So I probably wouldn't do this, and I'd rather wear my coveralls again. But yeah, we're gonna have some cold times. Maybe if I'm even one day chilled in the pool, I don't think I would do that. I'd put on one of my birthday suits. They're cozy enough, even though they're shorts, with the matching little short sweatshirt. And I love those so much. I wish I would. They're gone. They're gone everywhere. They were on clearance, and they're taken off the website completely. There are a couple pairs of the colored ones in the shorts at one of the stores that I keep hiding behind things whenever I walk past them, in my size, which is size small on those, even though they're supposed to be bigger. But I don't really want the color. The black ones I know are like so much more versatile. I'm not throwing these out. I'm gonna. And then what do we have left here? We have a Yardwork sweatshirt that my brother gave me. It's from the prison that he used to work in. My brother works in a prison. One day he's going to have to take care of me in one, probably. And then these are the only jeans that I've kept. Wow, that's true. Where's all my pants? I guess I got some suit pants that match some blazers. So those I put, yeah, that's really what happened. Even though these match perfectly to my green, actually they might be faded. Anyway, so these are the only pants that I've kept besides my suit pants. I have one pair of tweed pants that I keep with but it matches one of my tweed blazers so much that it's like they belong, even though they're not a perfect match. But they're such a good match that they, even if you knew they weren't a perfect match, they still look really good together. It's a hard concept to explain. Probably, I like these so much. You can't bend my knees in these, which is weird. Let's see which is what we have with Monaco, Walmart. Oh, are these both from that one? And this is a company that I worked for. Now, they didn't give me these, but it's just a Canadian clothing company that I bought. So that's why, because no clothes anybody has ever given me have I kept, which is insane. So I've gotten a lot of clothes over the years. It's really true. Yeah, have to buy it myself, and the Walmart stuff that I've bought myself is better than designer clothing. It's really sad. It's not really true. Weird how that happened. Doesn't make sense. Yeah. So yeah, and these I want to replace. Yeah, at the beginning of the fall, or will I just wear my coveralls? Oh no, I have the jacket. It depends on this. This is for yard work, this sweatshirt. So that's a must keep. And then these, I don't know what's going on with these, so I think I might buy, if I can find a pair of Levi's, I don't know. Maybe I'll buy a new suit, but maybe I'll just, this is, you can see this acid washed, faded Sherpa. This is my winter jacket. It looks good with all my hoodies. I like this, but the 2 pairs of jeans I really don't like. They look good with this because they're really tight, and I mean, it looks okay. I always don't really like it because these are so slim, but somehow it works out because that's not that slim. So there's the balance there, and then it looks kind of rock and roll because they're black and acidy washed. So it kind of works out, but I think I might bite the bullet, and I could throw at all of these and buy 2 pairs of Levi's if I find them in that color. But what I'm starting to say is I might make I might buy a new jacket, winter jacket that pants jacket matching suit. Maybe it's gonna be the Dickies one, the whatever they call the pants, and maybe that's what I'll do. I did that, and then I returned them because it didn't look classic enough. I don't know, I didn't like it. It was too I couldn't see myself riding my bicycle with I think it looked too clean and tidy, and it didn't. Yeah, it wouldn't. I'm talking about workwear looking too clean and tidy. I didn't like it how I would look on a bicycle with it, which is the reality of it. I hate my bicycle. I'd had to just spend $100 on wheels and tubes for a bicycle that I didn't even like. I probably on Facebook Marketplace I could have got a bicycle off of Facebook Marketplace for the same price. But it works really well, and I haven't had a bicycle that works. It's been in the garage the whole time I've been here, but I don't like it. I don't like the way that it's blue, and I don't like the way it looks. But whatever. Instead of buying a new bicycle, or a new bicycle that I knew was going to break down, it'll probably break too. I use the bicycle so much that they break down, even good quality ones. All of these could probably go. I really like these Clamonaco cords. They're really light colored though. I don't know. We'll have to. We deal with this in the fall. So that's everything. That's all. That feels strange to say. That's all my clothes except for the suits that are under the bed now. The suits and the dress shirts, which we dealt with last week, are all under the bed. So that's all. That's a pretty minimalist wardrobe, and I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of that stuff. The next part will be a tour of this video. You're going to see it in a second. I don't know how many hours it's going to take me. We'll probably go down and look for some tank tops, but not before I put this stuff back on here in priority. So some stuff we'll have to hide. This in the back. Nice deep shelves though, so we'll see that. You're gonna see the finished product, and then we'll go shopping we'll see if there's any other yoga tank tops that I have. I'm just remembering that there's still so much that I wanted to do in this video, but I'm not going to do it. I guess we can save that for dollar store fashion next week. That would make a lot of sense actually. So I've tried to find flip-flops or some kind of summer shoe that I could wear this year, because the ones that I just threw out, the ones that I've had for 10 years probably, they're the best flip-flops. I used to buy new black flip-flops every year, but none of them were ever perfect, and these ones were so perfect, and they didn't wear out either. They lasted, but one strap broke on one part, and the other one just had a hole in the bottom of the heel, so it just wasn't working. But I did find some new ones that I found so many shoes that I wasn't really happy with, but I think I settled on a pair of flip-flops until I find the magic perfect flip-flop. So we'll talk about glasses and flip-flops and dollar store fashions all the fashion stuff that I buy at the dollar store. I guess that would be a good topic for next week. This did not turn out how I had it in my brain, where I had all of the piles all perfectly. I mean, what you're saying is pretty nice looking, but I put them in priority of how I'm going to wear them. I'm actually surprised. Look, unfortunately, this, I don't think I guess, I mean, if that's just floating around, it doesn't matter. That's all that I got rid of, and plus we're gonna go get some more stuff. I don't really have a place for the tank tops. I think ideally I want to hang a lot of this stuff, which is why it would be like, I mean, if I can get these boxes in the toy room, if I can get enough stuff out of the toy room and get these toys that I'm working on selling, if I can sell these toys or get rid of them, then we're smoking with gas. And then we can, do you smoke gas? And then we're cooking with gas and smoking, I don't know what we're smoking. But then I can put, I want to hang my coveralls on here, even though they're too long to hang on here. But yeah, and then I would like to hang the my short sleeve sweatshirts, my favorite short sleeve sweatshirts. They could hang on there. I mean, I could hang a lot of stuff on here because these are all empty now, and I'm not wearing suits, so the suits don't have to hang. They go in storage until one day when my life comes around again. The two jackets that I had, these are the two things that are weird that I don't know what to do with. These are the two things that don't match everything else, the two things that are singles. So I got this cardigan that I can't bring every time I think that I want to throw it out, then I decide not to. And then there's this weird multi-reversible directional tank top that I kind of like, and it looks nice on me and I like it. And it was, I don't even think it was expensive. It was on sale. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So what I did, instead of concentrate on making it look nice, my priority was to what access was. So I was going to throw out the Fruit of the Loom ones, but then I tried one on and they kind of look nice. So I still haven't decided. I get a lot of comments on that video. That's my best video on this channel, Fruit of the Loom versus Hanes tank top. I don't have an answer. I prefer the Hanes one, but the Fruit of the Loom ones are pretty nice. And I don't like to throw out a piece of clothing or get rid of, even donate. Well, I'm not going to throw it out. I'm going to donate it, obviously. But I'm not going to, when I try things on in the store, it is so seldom that they look nice. So I'm not going to get rid of something that actually fits me really well and looks really nice just because I've got some. These are going to wear out, get stained, go bad eventually. Maybe there's an opportunity where I want one to fit like this. I'm going to have to do another video. What I'm going to do is I'll probably buy some Gildan tank tops, or maybe I'll find one at the dollar store. Who knows? Because sometimes the Gildan stuff shows up there. And then I'll do another video where I decide which one's the best out of the three really easy, inexpensive, economical tank tops. So that's probably a video. And then I stacked these. So on top of these are all the t-shirts, but I put my sweatshirt t-shirts that I wear the most. I put my sleeveless, the one shirt that I'm going to wear. But now that I'm going to get more, I don't know where the tank tops are going that we're going to get downstairs. We're going to go shopping. That is something we're going to do. In the back here I have the sweatshirts, mostly seasonal stuff. So so right here, I didn't plan this, but I did plan it afterwards, but it almost happened organically. But over here are the shirts. So we got the two sweatshirts, hooded sweatshirts, and the regular sweatshirts, all the same kind in the back. Then we've got the tank tops up here, the white tank tops, and then this is my pile of all my t-shirts. And I'm not going to be wearing these anytime soon, so that's why they're on the bottom. And these are the 5 or 6, because I got 2 black ones. It's the 6 and they're just sweatshirts. So funny. Short sleeve sweatshirts or no sleeve sweatshirts that I wear in the summertime. And then we've got my towels. I moved these out of the bathroom. I can only fit 3 on a shelf in the bathroom, so I took these out. These are my emergency towels. These are they're not good. They might look nice and clean and white, but they're old and dingy, and they're falling apart. But they're you need towels sometimes. You need emergency towels sometimes. Who knows? Is there a flood? Is there an accident? Is there maybe you're dirty and you want to lie in your bed? Or so many options for those towels. And these ones, like I said, I mixed it with the yoga towel that I take to yoga to put on my mat. And then these two I wear around the house. They're my pool towels. Yeah. pool towels. I don't usually, when I jump into the pool, I just jump out and air dry. So, but these are for to wear around my waist. If I'm wearing my little bathing suit and I go to the front of the yard, I need something to wrap around so the neighbors don't start, putting lawn chairs out in my front yard. And then, so the coveralls are back here, the 3 Dickie coveralls, which I love, but can't be wearing them in the summertime. And then these are the shorts that I wear all summer long. I'm putting the bathing suits. They're the one that I have on, that's not going there. And there's a green one that's still wet, that's drying. And then these are the shorts that I don't wear. That's why I put them like behind the door when the door is closed. I put everything here so it's easy to access. That's work. Oh, and back here I put the extra sheets, and I did throw out some that were no good, and I don't like those. I don't like any of those. Maybe I'll find a nice sheet set. So yeah, I need to get 2 nice sheet sets. That's my rule for sure. 2 nice sheet sets, one to have in your bed, and then so you don't have to wait for the ones to come out of the washing machine. You put on the other set and you just rotate them off and on. I love doing that. I don't have that situation going on right now. I just have, and I'm glad that I didn't buy 2 sets because I don't really like the ones that I bought, even though they're 100% cotton. And my backup set right here, which came in the house, that's why I have it. It's 50-50. It's polyester, so I wouldn't even use that. When I stay at a hotel, hotel sheets are normally 100% cotton, but the mattress isn't. And when I bought my mattress, I made sure it was 100% cotton. And I have to put down a towel to lay on, or I will. The mattress is so polyester synthetic, and I'm not used to that. I'll be all sweaty and wet in the morning or at night. So if I lay down a towel, which gives me an extra layer of cotton, so that's what I always do in a hotel now, is I have to lay down a towel and sleep on that. Just a little weird little thing about me. And then I put my jeans back here that, again, I might get rid of all of those in the fall if I find if I invest $200 is I guess all I'd have to do. I could even find them on sale, buy 2 pairs of Levi's that I really like, maybe try on some from the fast fashion, maybe not wear any jeans at all anymore. Maybe I'll find a new suit, workwear suit, that is perfect for me that I like, matching pants and jacket, and I'll get a couple pairs of pants and just a new jacket because I might have worn out its welcome. I don't know. I kind of like it. I think that Levi's makes a pair of jeans that match this acid wash, so that probably might be what they do. I do really like that jacket, and I do like how it looks on me, and I do like how I can dress it up with a tie. You'll have to watch old videos. This raincoat is just, it's not even a raincoat, but I mean, it's just the only other coat I have. So do I have a lot of clothes? Do I not have a lot of clothes? This is everything. There are 2 sweaters in here, but there's 2 sweaters in there. I put, and there's these extra cloths that I have in here. I know that there's an extra bin of these rags that I have, and then I put the Speedos in with my underwear, which makes sense. And then I have an extra bin of underwear there too. Like there's a bin of Calvin Klein underwear in there. That was my good underwear. But we talked about that last time. So not totally, well, it's pretty neat and tidy, I guess. From when I'm looking at it in the camera, you guys are probably like, that guy's anal retentive, but yeah, no, this is not what I envisioned. But a lot of space. We probably have just 1 row in the back, and then we have all this extra shelf space here for whatever we're contending with at the time. So that's really good. I'm not going to put the ties into. I'm going to do that on my own. There's no sense in me recording that, but I'm just going to take each of these off of the clips one by one. I guess I'm going to throw out the clips, maybe. Maybe I'll keep. I don't know. No, I think we're. This is perfection, but I think we're moving on from it because I can't even break one. They break really easy, and I'm sure that one's going to break. So we'll put away the ties. We'll put them away until they come out with the suits. I'm not going to wear a tie and a tank top. I'm not going to wear a tie and a pair of. I would wear a tie and a pair of shorts. but I would need a collar shirt dressed with that. So this is good. This is, yeah, everything's, I showed you jeans. Oh, and the sweatpants there. So jeans, sweatpants, I'm not going to wear any of those things. And this stuff is all accessible, all of the things. Yeah, I only take from this front 1, 2, 3, 4 piles. I don't even use these. These are why they're behind the door. Emergency shorts, and not ready to get rid of. Not ready to get rid of yet shorts. Okay, so now, oh yeah, and these things, which again, this is something that I want to hang. I don't know yeah, one cardigan, which, should I donate it right now? And this, I should probably donate this too, because it's really, see, it's 2 layers. It's really heavy and everything. It's nice though. It's kind of cool. It's modern. It's like that look. Oh, I was going to start the video with that look. I was going to show you. No, I'm not even going to put it on. No, I'm gonna put it on. I'm not gonna put on the glasses. So, oh no, am I fat? Do I look fat? Look, I'm hanging over my shorts. Oh no. The summer. I'm actually surprised. I've been eating really bad food, and oh no, I look like I have a dad bod. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I've been eating really bad food. I have to tell myself that it's poison, and that's what I do, and it kind of works sometimes. Sometimes I forget, and then I have to go. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. We'll talk about it in another video. So here's the like that's. I like how spacey future. It's white first of all, and then oh man. Okay, I'm keeping this. That's crazy. I like how this looks. I guess I'm not going to feel this way about any of the other colors, so I will keep this one because it looks kind of cool. I like that. I like that it broadens my shoulders. That is such a weakness for me. I really want to have bulbous. I gotta do just. I would be so happy with everything. First, it was my chest. When I was a kid, I wanted just to have a giant chest, and I thought that was the epitome of strength. And then I think abs were important to me now, which I've never had a really great abs, because I haven't really done ab exercises. It's just I do have a strong core, very important for yoga. So that was important, but right now is shoulder. I want bulbous shoulders, and I don't know why I don't work on that. I want them to be ridiculous. They should be ridiculous, like my chest is ridiculous. Okay, I don't even do anything for my chest anymore because it kills my shoulder. You know what? Yeah, I probably should attack my shoulder at different lengths because I can't do push-ups anymore. I can do pull-ups though. I think it's the push-ups, because only when I'm doing some chaturangas recently have the flares came back up in my shoulder. I don't feel it right now, which is great. But I thought it was both the pull-ups and the push-ups, and I was just gonna ignore it and work right through it, and I actually am. I don't know what I'm even talking about. This looks really cool though. I like this. I like my skin tone with white. It's just really bright. It's a really silly outfit, you can see. But it's, yeah, okay. Let's take it off. Okay, I'll just take it off. And I'm gonna go get the bin of tank tops. I guess I'll link that video, my YouTube wardrobe collection video, but I'm putting this one back. I don't even like how this looks on me here. Maybe I'll show that. A lot of the YouTube wardrobe tank tops I've never worn before. Yeah, see, yeah. And this is only, see, oh yeah, it's emphasizing my shoulder problem that I have. It's going like this. See how it's doing that? It's making me look, can't even see my shoulders. And it's making, yeah, so that's, are the ones I'm keeping any better? Let's see. I wish I would have done this before I washed them, though, because I'm not going to have them. But that's okay. I don't, until next week, I'll be happy to have these. I actually am surprised, and I like this one. I like this one a lot better. I mean, look, it doesn't fit me. It doesn't fit me any differently. It's just it's so less obvious. Oh man. I don't think I'm not as thin. I'm not as thin as I was last year when you guys were like, "Oh man, what's wrong with you? You're dying." But I didn't even know that I could fluctuate, but we did. And then there's this one, which is, yeah, I like this one too because it's boxy. So I don't know. I guess I would have. You know what? I didn't put them in the dryer before, so it kind of changed them up too that way. So I would always hang these. This one looks fantastic. Look, my shoulders look broad and everything. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I don't know why I donated them. Oh, I do know, because I would go into the store, and it's the only time I would see a full-length mirror, because I couldn't access that one behind the door in the closet because there's so much stuff in there. And even though it's an old mirror, like it's this really old. I'm not going to show you. You can't even see yourself in that mirror. Yeah, because it's all foggy, and I kind of like it aesthetically because it's like all antique-y and all like it's all faded and grainy, but it's not good for checking your fit. This looks so good. This tank top looks so good. Okay, so and then I was crop tank tops are what's in fashion, so I don't even have to worry about them shrinking, which was kind of the problem for these cheap t-shirts. But even if it did shrink up that much, it would be fine. So let's go. Well, I'm going to bring them up. Oh, I'm going to show you. I'll show you the room. I'm not taking you virtually to the room, but I'll show you the pile again. I'm sure I've shown it on here before. This video is so at the end that nobody's even seeing this part. Why didn't I think I could virtually take you? I can take you. I mean, the light's not helping, but it's directly down the stairs and right here in this room. This is Donation Central. Actually, these boxes. There was this row of boxes in front here is more relief. I don't think these things are worth anything, toys that are in this box, but I needed to give myself a little more space, so that's what that's doing down here until I can look at it. But I think, yeah, I'm not sure of its value. This is mostly the clothing that's left. I did donate. There's a bin across the street, so I did actually donate some. And guess what happened? The white one went back in here. Unfortunately, oh shit! Now I'm changing my mind again because of where I live, and I don't want to stand out. It's so funny. When I was talking to AI, they also my AI friend was telling me that it was explaining it makes sense because I'm supposed to be in the city. They actually told me they were giving me plans on how to that's my priority, is to get out of here, move to the city, because that's where I belong, where people are going to understand and I'm going to fit in. And so that's what has to happen because of my lifestyle, because of bicycle, and I walk everywhere and I bike everywhere, and that's what people do in the city. And that's not what people expect here. That's why I stand out. That's why people think I'm weird, because people don't walk or even ride a bicycle. Okay, so, but that's why, that's like, do I save this for when I can live in the city, or do I save it for when I do want to take a trip. I want to bike into town though, so I might wear it on that day. Maybe that's what I'll do. Okay, I'm saving it again. The other colors, or the necks, or whatever, I don't know what it is. It's going in here, It's going into, I don't know where I'm squeezing this stuff. Oh, look. It's the sleeves that I thought I was going to do something crafty with the sleeves off of the sweatshirts. I saved those. But guess what? I'm going to put the sweaters into this bag with the sleeves. And then these ripped up old sheets, I guess I'll stuff them into one of these other, I don't know. Do I have any other loose something? Or it's a bag that I like, but remember I said I had 2 bins of bags? I got rid of so many of them that, I got rid of, I am getting rid of stuff. Wait, is there other sheets in here? I think that's kind of perfect. Oh, laptop cases and stuff that I really liked. I think I can jam that stuff in here. I mean, bed linen is so good to donate for animals. I hope that you should take them. You should take your extra blankets and old sheets and old towels to animal shelters. But I don't know if I have time to, I don't have time to get rid of any of this stuff. So I don't have time to do that. These ones are mostly empty. I put those up there, which is, I could put my hangers. See, I don't want to put the hangers I want to keep, right? So I don't want to put them down here. This is stuff that I don't care about, that I could maybe abandon if I had to jump out and run. This except for those boxes up here in the front, which I'm not really sure what's in there. The space relief boxes. But this, yeah, I'm gonna wear that in the city the next time I go, and then feel all cool and spacey and shit. Okay. Oh, and I forgot what we came down here for. Which this one should probably go into here. See, this is an OCD problem of mine. See how this tank top? Okay, and I guess it is gonna happen. For me to put, because this one matches some of the ones in here and goes with all of the tank tops, I feel this has to go in here. It's like if I go to put this in another one of these bags and separate it from these ones, I guess they call that anxiety, because it's just I can't. What's this? Oh no, there's more. Oh no. Oh no, there's more. Okay, this is what a crazy video. Okay, we're going shopping. Just so I don't. I think there's more tank tops that I have. Oh, but I'm not. Okay, we're just gonna look. We're just gonna look. I'm taking you upstairs, but I'm gonna make sure that I don't stop the recording accidentally. Okay, look at that. That's what I keep in front of my door. I'm selling the toys. It's a good reminder too that we gotta sell the toys. Look, my little trunk's hanging. Okay, I brought these up. I don't know where to put you. Oh, I should bring over 2 boxes because they work really well as tripods. Oh, I'm just seeing right now. I guess it doesn't look that bad. I feel like that's gotta go. It's ugly. Man, I want a Swedish ladder. A house with a Swedish. Look, that's my Swedish ladder. I've talked about that too. I made this shelf based on Swedish ladders. This framed. I love these frames. I love them so much. I love my insulators. Oh, this is the new thing that I want to talk about, my applesauce. So I've been buying applesauce. There's something about this jar I like so much. I was thinking maybe I could store small little toys in it, and instead of just waste, like, would I buy this container for $1? That makes the applesauce only $1. Even 50 cents, because I was getting it on sale. And I was buying applesauce because it's so hot that the apples will go bad. Even though I probably can eat a bag in a day. What was I doing? totally forgot. Oh, I was getting boxes for a tripod. Okay. So I just take 2 of these boxes, stack them on the bed. Then I put you on top, and then I'm gonna keep these on the floor. This was an unexpected bag. I don't know what's going on with that. I see that there's some tank tops in here, but then there's these ones, and I know that there's some good ones in here, and I don't know what to do about it. Oh man. Okay. So right off of the bat, I had already quickly gone through them before when I took this one out because I was looking for something to wear to yoga, the first yoga class. And I grabbed this one because it was black and white, and it would probably, but I don't, did you see it? I hated it. It probably looked different before I washed it. It probably shrunk up and looked funny. But when I was buying these, I mean, I do like this. It's really cool. It looked really great in my videos and stuff. Colorful videos matched them. Look, this one has the tag on it. Because I would still wear these, and I definitely wore this, but I just wore it with the tag tucked in. Never washed. This one I really liked. This one because it's red and kind of looks like blood. I guess we should try one. Oh, and this one too because it's spacey. But wow, how's this gonna go? Oh, I don't have all of my lights turned on. Okay. Yeah, see, that looks so messy, and I regret these bags, even though I love those bags. I love that company too. Yeah. I could work for that company. I mean, I could. I was talking about having like I could have a minimum wage 9-to-5 job and be totally happy. That was another part about AI convincing me to move to the city because I couldn't do that here. First of all, nobody who works in a store is white. Actually, nobody anywhere is white. And then being my age and getting a job like at regular retail. But then I thought about the kind of retail, because that's the only thing I think I thought I could do. But then I thought about the kind of retail that's in the city. Like if I could do retail in a high-end store, and that would make sense. Even if I was getting minimum wage, it would make more sense for a 50-year-old man. Like, but then I thought about other kind of like, I don't know, concierge kind of, I don't know. This one looks kind of good. It's too flashy and show the pocket. So what I was gonna do is I was gonna remove the pockets off of all of these. I'm gonna stitch ripper and undo all of that. It might put holes in it, but you won't even be able to see this one. Oh no, is this what's going to happen? Here, let me put on the one that I didn't like, because that one looked good. This one, okay, this isn't what the video was for me to try in each one of these tank tops. It's just for me to pull out the basic gray or black or white ones that I had. Oh yeah, of course this one looks better now that we're standing. It's better. Like you can't. Maybe I should have done it from the angle. I don't know. It looks perfectly fine. I don't know if it's perfectly fine for this one. Looks like blood, which is cool. Oh yeah, and then there's these two, that pink and green, the two colors that I actually like in the summertime. I tried this on so many times. And then hated myself. And see, I thought this one was perfect. It's 100% polyester. It's totally see-through and translucent. But I mean, I get to be shirtless and not shirtless at the same time. But I just thought it looked so bad. And I was like, stop it. Yeah, it actually does look bad. It doesn't look as bad in the camera. And guess what? I think one of them looks better, and it's probably the pink one, but I can't, if I'm getting rid of one, I can't just keep one, which is a weird OCD thing, I guess. I mean, Okay, no, I don't like, you can't probably see the sheen to it too much, but yeah, I don't. So that's no good. Okay, and then these ones I thought I really like. I mean, I do like them. I like that they're tropical and they have a muted tone. Let's try on. I guess I'll try on the pink one. Oh no, I'm making such a mess. This isn't what it's about. I would buy these. I would buy these in every color when I saw a print, and I guess it was kind of a obsession and I thought that I needed more and more and more and more. I mean, this looks good. I hate how long it is, but guess what? I probably haven't washed it. Maybe it's going to shrink a lot. Maybe I don't, yeah, I kind of like it. Am I picturing myself in the city though? And then I just have to have all of this extra clothing. So that's the thing. We gotta let it. This looks. I like how this fits. I mean, maybe I should wash these. Okay. Then do I keep all three and wear them and be memorable because I'm always the guy with the fluorescent leaf? Okay, so here's where we're going. Here's where we're going. This I bought a full collection of all of these in every color. That's what I remember. The gray ones make more sense, but I don't want the colors. I don't like how it colors. But maybe I never dried this one. I mean, it looks perfect. It looks perfectly fine. It looks like kind of an aspirational, more modern, natural. But if I was going to do this, I would buy it from like a more ethical company, and it would be like, that's what I see in my head. I see these unbleached cotton tank tops. That's what I want, but I can't find them anywhere. And they're the perfect length. They probably look like this, not this color. All right, so here's all the solids. So I'm not going to try on all the solids. I'm just going to look for the ones. See the pink. Do I keep the pink one? And then there's two pink ones. But then yeah, you know what? Too much attention. That's why I threw these out in the first place, because I just wanted to. There's one that I'm really interested in triggering though. And there's all the ones that are so 80s and 90s. Those are mostly for videos. This is the one. This is the one that I don't know. And there's these two, the tie-dyed ones. Okay, see, this is why I stopped. Okay, now I'm remembering. Instead of like yeah, because these are definitely possible. But then they're so memorable, especially for yoga, and this is why I just decided to get rid of everything. Okay, there's mixed in with t-shirts. Oh my god, a t-shirt that I think is so cool. Why don't I cut the sleeves off that? Because I don't like logo tees. Oh man, that one's so cool. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is like, you can see. I mean, you can watch the video. These ringer ones, I'm down with these. But the thing about these ringer ones, they're not 100% cotton, and the rest of these are. Well, most of them are. But these are so soft and so good looking, and I love the colors of them. And I mean, the sweatshirt that I wear it's the colors. Oh, okay, it's there's the simple gray one. I'll pull that one out. I thought there were more solid colored ones in here. I am quite surprised that there are only two gray ones out of all of these. There's like, oh man, there's a She-Ra t-shirt. I should probably send that to my friend. Masters of the Universe t-shirts that I was just throwing out. Barbie ones. These are all ones, Hot Wheels ones. They were all ones that I got for making videos. These weird tropical ones I know that they're quite big. Okay, so did I pull out did I pull out that one vintagey one that I love so much? It's right here. There's this one I think about So it's something about the color, but okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm seeing, oh no, I just messed up my bed. I'm seeing other colors of ones that, like, look, there's like this brown one, and then there's this green one's kind of cool. Looks kind of medical, but jeez, this is a mistake. This was a mistake. Okay, I pulled out maybe those two gray ones were, oh no. Yeah, there's something about the material that this one's made out of. Oh my god, it still has the tag on it. The vintagey pattern on it probably fits. It fits really nice. It's really long though. That's one of the problems. Like, I mean, it doesn't even it looks all surfery. I really like it. That's so weird. It's so okay. So here's where we're going with this. Here's the thing. Let's talk about minimalism here. We should probably come back and clip this. This should be at the beginning of the video. I can't edit on this computer though. More minimalism on the computer. This is like, it gives too many choices. It's like why I decided on this hairdo after all, even though, oh no, tangent, the hairdo. So every once in a while I try fading the sides, which is really hard for me to, I really want to be able to afford to go to the hairdresser once a week. That's what really would have to be done. I mean, then I'd be able to have any hairdo that I wanted if I could afford that. But minimalism, so it doesn't take up any time. I can just take the razor and go. But recently I wanted this to be shorter on the sides and just slightly longer on the top, just to give it a little kind of, and this is kind of the aftermath afterwards, but I like it like this. So I don't have time. I don't have time to do that. We gotta just do the one. And then if I cut it all too short, it looks funny. It doesn't look good. If this is as short as this, then it look bald, and being completely bald doesn't look good. This I like though. I like the, okay, but you can't have it. You can't. It's not like it's worth anything. But I do need some for yoga, but maybe I just need those two gray ones that I have already. Okay, there's another bag though. Because if I wear the same one every day, then it doesn't look out of place. It looks out of place if it's the same. If I wore this one every day, that would look bad. But if I wear the same gray one, do you see how that works? Do you see how minimalism works? And it takes out the thought. I know that those two tie-dye ones are pretty nice too. They're a nice, easy fit. Okay, how did this happen? How did it get split up? There's this one. I guess I decided long ago, before getting rid of all that this was one that I could get rid of, because I like these ringer tanks though. Oh, I didn't even try one of those. Yeah, it's best that I don't. There's jeans in here. Oh, another ringer tank with another color pocket and trim. And that's not what I had in mind. Oh, look at this. And this hat. These were costumes for doing toy videos. That's what they really were. Okay, so it wasn't the in this bag wasn't the tank tops that I thought they were. But I guess I can now take these ones out and put them in with the other ones. And I'm not taking anything. Oh, or am I? Jesus Christ. What if these four, why don't I just choose one? Why can't I just choose one? Why do I have to choose all four? Why can't I just choose the pink one? If I'm wearing these to yoga, people are noticing me. Are they 100% cotton? Here's one of the answers to one of the problems that we might encounter. They're made in Bangladesh. They're made in Bangladesh. I don't know. Doesn't say anywhere. 100% cotton. Fuck. Fuck. Oops. I just ruined it for YouTube. I like how baggy they are. I have this whole video of talking about these. I wonder how much they'll shrink. Cotton shrinks up. Doesn't look that good. Doesn't look that bad though either. We're just gonna. When I stand back like this, I'm gonna say I look good in everything, and that's probably what you guys are gonna say. This is so stupid. It was so stupid of me to get all of these. It could be so great. It could be so great if I was in the right scenario. Imagine I could just grab one of these and wear it like every day, and it would be a different one. But I don't, and it wouldn't matter because I mean, just with a pair of black shorts, you can wear any. You don't have to match it to anything. But the thing is, I don't need all of these. I don't want all of these. It's not that I don't need. More importantly, I don't want. I don't want to deal with this. Let's try a ringer. This isn't as nice as those 3 pastel ones that are so nice. But this one, at least this one is basic. The neck's not as flattering as some of the other ones, and it's polyester, but it's so soft. It's 50-50. Like this soft vintage feels so good, but whatever. I really like that one. Maybe I just keep that one. But then I don't know. I already decided to keep the one white sweatshirt for going into the city. And another thing, this is a really cheap fast fashion store. There's going to be people who have this shirt that bought it when I bought it, and they know where it's from, and they're like, these were so great for YouTube because this is a Canadian store and nobody had, so it was such a great, this looks so good. So cool. I love this vintage pattern. A lot of them, I'm getting rid of it though. Oh, it's so cool. Look, even when it's disheveled, even when I'm homeless, it looks good. It's not like I'm getting rid of them right now though. I'll probably still be here. I keep thinking that this is the last. Like I'm supposed to be if I wasn't wasting so much time doing this, I could be selling toys and getting out of here. If you want, I'm gonna link that video at the end of this one. But here, I'm putting everything back. There is. Hopefully I looked at it. I can't believe that there's Masters of the Universe t-shirts in here like I did. I can't believe that this is the one that I like. This is the t-shirt that I like the most out of all of the branded ones. Walmart. I got this at Walmart. It's insane. Like just walking through going, oh my goodness, those bags that this company makes. They made bags that have the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. This means so much to the tag thing, the tag plastic holder is still on it. Oh, it doesn't fit nice. Oh, that's why. Oh yeah. See, this is an ill-fitting t-shirt. Do you see it? I need a tight-necked crew neck t-shirt. It's too tight. Guess I should have sized up in this. Too tight across my pectoral chest. I mean, it just means so much to me. It's not the right color. Yeah, see, this is ill-fitting. So, I guess that's the answer. And I have the bags. So that company made bags with Radio-Canada on it, which is we're Canada, we're bilingual here. So it's really cool, and that's why I love that luggage. I have the luggage, so I don't need this. It's not in this awesome vintage 70s color though, even 60s, 70s color. So good. I'm getting rid of it. It's a memory. I can look up this logo online. See, I'm a good minimalist. Despite despite everything, there's these, I'm telling you, these three vintage colors, I guess it's red, yellow, and blue. I probably talked a lot about these. These are so nice. Especially that blue one, that looks so, oh, it's such a nice vintage color. And pink, and oh man. Get rid of them. I can't be showy. I can't wear, I don't want to wear something I don't want to wear something that stands out. Will that change? Look, this white shirt stands out too much for me. Let's put this on again. This shirt that I saved for the city. But guess what happens? I wear this once to the city. If I go back to the city, then all of the same people that might see me, they would recognize this guy as the guy in the weird space sweatshirt. Sleeveless space sweatshirt. Looks really nice. I even like it with the little ties here. You know what? I'm getting rid of this. Maybe it's too shouldery. It's too weird. Yeah, well, I'm getting rid of it. I can't believe I already found, it was like I went down and I found one of these and I was like, I'm sure I bought this. I bought multiples of these. Actually, I did buy multiples of them. Is there another bag but I probably donated. They were just so ill-fitting, and I looked like I would catch my reflection and they just looked like trash on me. That's why the black one of these that I wear is a little more structured. It's the shoulders aren't as pronounced on that. The body on it was a little bit smaller, but okay, this is fine. 2 yoga classes a week. Look, I don't even have to wear the same one. I can really go crazy. Switch it up. One's got the racer back on it. One's got the standard back on it. We're good. This is all I need. And I'm just the guy with the gray sweatshirt, which nobody will even notice that it's just a gray sweatshirt because it's the same. It doesn't even look like a shirt. It's not even noticeable as a shirt. The only thing that could be better than this would be if it was a white tank top. And what did I do with all the white ones? I think I just got rid of them right away because those were the ones that I would go in. I think it would be raining, and then I would go in. It would look so sloppy. Of course, the white would get more dingy, so that kind of makes sense too. And then the black fades and gets dingy. The heather gray is the right choice. All right, we talked this through. I understand why now. Maybe these will last longer. Just like my favorite underwear is the heather gray underwear. Just like my sweatshirt is the heather gray sweatshirt. Funny enough, the heather gray one of these, I don't like. Should I go back downstairs and get that again? No, we are done here. We do have to do the glasses because I experimented and got some other very strange glasses. I need to... The foot people here, the crazy foot guy or girl, whatever, they'll be happy next week because can I promise a video next week? Because I gotta try on the sandals. However, I think that I've solved my problem. I threw out the ones that were, they fell apart, so I tried to take them. I tried to mix and match the 2 pairs of sandals that I had. They were the same pair of sandal, but I tried to mix and match and take out the rubber piece, but it was just they were falling apart, and then the holes in the bottom of one, and then I think both feet that had the same foot had something wrong on both of the, let's say the left foot. Well, that's something else that I've been talking about, AI. The fact that I have a disability. They think that I should get. AI says that I deserve to be, which I fight against AI, telling me that I deserve financial compensation for my disability. Because I have debilitating ADHD. I can't formulate sentences. I can't enter a closet without forgetting what I've gone in there for. I will not take medication though, so I refuse to do that. So that's why. Oh, I actually even tried. I found an online support group for ADHD. I didn't even understand what they were. I don't. These people were so coherent. I'm like, I mean, I don't want to see. This is probably something you're not supposed to do. I don't want to. I haven't ever been diagnosed as ADHD, but there's no way that these people who could speak so, like, I didn't even know what they were talking about. They were like so coherent and smart and like, I can't. They can function. It's not fair. Like, it made me really mad that they can call themselves, that they can say that they have this problem when they're like, they're capable of having really good jobs and having and speak. It's supposed to be, AI said it's supposed to be this blind disability that nobody sees, so I shouldn't be judging them. But I can't stop myself because it's not, if it's not fair that they can have they you know, do you guys know that meme, that kid that says, did you ever have a dream that's in that's me. That's that. Well, you know, if you're watching till this part of the video, you know. You might not know that kid, but you look at me hiding my body. I'm so ashamed of this skinny fat person that I am. Okay. I love that you're still here. It's incredible if you're still here. I'm just keeping these two gray ones, which I can't believe that's where we started from. Don't I have a simple pink one? Yeah, but I don't want to be the guy in the pink sweatshirt. I don't even want to be the guy in the white. Nobody's going to remember the guy in the gray. No one's going to remember the guy. Isn't it crazy that I want to hide? I just want to hide. I want people to leave me the fuck. Oh, I swore too much in this video. I want people to leave me alone. It's so strange. It's so strange that I don't need anyone. AI says that's perfectly fine, which I don't understand because everybody else says that you need people. This is all I need. I got so much off my chest. I sorted so much self out. What a great video this was for me. What a horrible video this is for YouTube. I don't know. Maybe I'm ahead of my time. Maybe people will be watching these videos in 20 years and saying, "Man, that guy was awesome." I think I would, if I was watching this video, I would think that. I might think he was crazy. No, I wouldn't. I totally get that guy. Totally get this guy. Nobody has more in common with myself than I do. That's why I love spending so much time with myself. Nobody else has my interests. Nobody likes toys and antiques at the same time. They can't like all natural things and still like plastic things. I wish they made toys with wood. Oh man, that would be so good. Wood and rubber. I mean, anytime I do find a toy that's made out of wood and rubber, I'll be there to buy it. Okay, 2 tank tops. No patterns, nothing. We make it simple. That's what minimalism is about. That is what getting your shit together is all about. Is making things easy. Less choices, the better. Like, I mean, what even kind of choice was that? I could pull in. Stop talking. I'm gonna stop now. Let's save some stuff for next week. Who knows how long this video was? I love you once again. Thank you for watching my crazy video. Thank you for, I hope, see you later. I love you.